Hello, 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 hello. We are on Mondays, so we are here to read out the dragon cards. Now, some people are asking me, why do I need to choose a number between 1 and 4? What's the significance of that? So each week I present the cards to you, and these are the dragon cards that have called me, and I have channeled and I have downloaded these dragon cards. Now, so each week I present these cards and I offer you a simple way of listening into your soul and what your soul wants to tell you. So sometimes you have a question in the back of your head, sometimes you don't have a question in the back of your head. So you pick a number that calls you the most, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And this is the easiest way to do it. If you have your own pack of the dragon cards that are available on Amazon, what you can do is there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can choose a number between 1 and 64 because there are 64 cards, 8 dragons with 8 messages each. And you can just allow a number to pop in your head like 22, and then you read what number 22 was about. Or you can shuffle the deck and you can allow yourself to just let a card float out. And that would be your card for the day. Like, what is it that your soul most wants you to understand or change slightly or move towards? Something that will make your life more worthwhile. So like, how can you have your way with the world? Then, there's just certain things always. We're moving, we're growing, we're up leveling, and we're changing things. So this is the way it works. So every single week for the last 2 years, I have been reading out these dragon cards just to speak to your soul. So every week we're reading out a question, a deep probing question as to what it is that your soul wants you to understand. And this week is no different. I will have 4 probing questions for you as well. So right now, just choose your number between 1 and 4. And a lot of people have done that on the posts and things that I do on Facebook already. So you can let me know what the number is. And then as soon as the video is done, I will hand you back the card that was given to you. I'll read that for you and you can read into it and listen to what your soul wants to tell you. So this week we are going to start, as always, with card number 1. And card number 1 often has a very big message for you. But the question this week for card number 1 is, what's unique about me that I want to share with others? What is unique about me? So card number 1, what is unique about me that I want to share with others and help others? So you might have that question in the back of your head, like, why am I here? What am I doing? What's all this about? So this is why we do these card readings. So let's just shuffle the deck in response to that question and see which card pops out first so that you can listen to what your soul wants to tell you. So you can listen to what's going on. And these dragons will just let a card at some point fly out of the pack, or not, in which case I'll have to choose it in a different way. They're not wanting to pop out. So just let's see whether we can get this. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. So with all the dragon cards, they are infused with dragon energies, and the dragons are purely here to help you evolve, to help you understand what's going on in your life, to get past the dramas so that you don't carry all that around with you anymore. So this is a message from Bloom. It is card number 43, and her message is safe inside your home, held within your aura and magical safety bubble. So let's see how that relates to that particular question. What did I say? Number 43. So let's find number 43. Bloom, by the way, if you don't know Bloom, she's the most playful, raucous, unapologetic. She's just happy in her own space. She's what we all want to experience. She's very playful. She's rebellious. Think about Pink, the singer, or Lady Gaga. She has that energy within her and she's calling you towards that energy as well. So there might be at the start of an answer to your question, what's unique about me that I can share and help with others? So let's just put my glasses on so that I can read that out in some way. So this card has got several different pages, and I have to read the highlights out for this. So, safe inside your home, held within your aura and safety bubble. Should you find yourself becoming lost in the swirling disasters or new dramas or bad old memories, simply come back home. Come home to the space where time stands still. And into that space you can step quickly, and into yourself you can feel you. Then once home, you can explore the feeling into that situation, that person, in that space, into that event. When you are home, you are out of the drama zone. You are in your neutrality bubble. And why would you ever leave it? You can still act from the inside and safety bubble. You can still have all of your range of senses engaged. You may for a while have the feeling that you are responding a little bit slower, a little bit more purposeful, a little bit more like you're feeling your way forwards, because you have to remember to come home and then feel around you again. It takes practice for this to be your new normal. This is just you altering yourself to your surroundings, but you can still feel. So you can feel what's going on in your environment. You can also ask so that you can feel into certain situations. And this is when you start getting your guidance into the specifics of people, into their intentions or upcoming events, without being overwhelmed. If you step out of the bubble, you can easily become overwhelmed. So why not stay in your safe bubble, connected to your soul always and forever? So going back to the question, what's unique about me that I can share and help others? That you will find and you will be guided towards, if not you're being guided right now, when you step back into your soul space. You are meant to operate through the eyes of your soul, listening to what the soul has to tell you so that you will be guided. So Bloom is asking you, oh my God, please, please come home. Please remember who you are in your raw and most beautiful, just you're iridescent in your just essence of you. You are beautiful. You are amazing. And she wants you to operate from your bubble. You have a very thin membrane or a jelly or like some golden light around you. Within your bubble, you feel safe, you feel supported, and you are safe and supported by your soul and certainly by the dragons. So that's it. That was question number 1. And as I present these cards, by the way, are available on Amazon, and they help you navigate through life with the dragon's insights as to what is going on for you, what dramas are coming up. So, my car stopped working on Friday, or the apartment is still leaking, or, why is the toilet blocked, or something like that. Or why is this relation? What's the hidden dynamic of relation in this relationship? The dragons can help you just see from a different perspective so that you can move forward with grace and ease. So that was card number 1, and we're going to move on to card number 2. So these questions come to me, and I've got like a whole range of these soul questions now that really help you to understand some of the things that your soul wants you to know, because your human will go, where are my clients? How do I fix this relationship? But sometimes there's another depth there that we just want to be aware of. So these are where these questions are absolutely beautiful. Question number 2, who am I? At my best energetically and spiritually? Who am I? So that leads on nicely from card number 1, where Bloom was asking you to come back home, come and remember exactly who you are in your raw, pure essence, being your soul, looking through the eyes of your soul and hearing through the ears of your soul, looking with new eyes and hearing with new ears. So we're just going to see a card that flips out now, and here we go. And we're going to allow that to be read here. All right. So this is Luna Ray. Luna Ray is a pearlescent white dragon. and she has the most glimmering scales and the most piercing eyes. And her whole message to you is feel things. Feel, go through the feelings. How does it feel? So this is card number 30, a new day as a new human, living as a sensitive and evolved being. Who am I? Energetically and spiritually, you are an evolved being. Let's find card number 30 and read what the message is for anyone who picked card number 2. There we go. Brilliant. Luna Ray, she's very soft and gentle, but very deep. She really wants you to know exactly who you are at your best, energetically and spiritually. A new day as a new human, living as a sensitive and evolved being. Are you seeking a world with more feeling because you have a need for feeling that you believe that you lack? Or is there a feeling you've never really experienced yet? The new world is full to the brim of feelings, and it is a beautifully safe world to experience all of your feelings. All feelings are accepted and equal. You are eager to experience more of this new world, where people are friendly, helpful, and if you tell people what you like, they will naturally help you get it. It is a world of co-creation, of cooperation, and it is a new reality. You have your unique piece of the puzzle. And there are so many lovely people who are on the same wavelength. Things work out really easily and simply. They feel like there is no effort because you all have similar goals. You are now being guided. You recognize your soul groups and tribes are coming together, and they provide support and mutual understanding for your growth. And you are part of that for them as well. This is who you are spiritually and energetically. It is a quiet place, where the pace is slow, but where things appear for you at a speed that is absolutely delicious. So you ask for something and then you receive the idea or the inspiration and the guidance. You find yourself experiencing that feeling more and more, and you feel better, maybe especially around experiencing more love, feeling that you have an experience of more love. You have the ultimate feel-good feeling. There is a deep feeling of the expression of love that sits in the body and can be felt. It is like no other feeling. It cannot be conveyed or transmitted just by a word. It is required in the sentiment to be attached to the communication, to the connection and the closeness with someone else. The whole communication has the body melting with a warmth, softness, and a complete flowing of that feeling, the ebb and flow of that love, to ever expand feeling of that love within your body. When you take in the whole universe's love for you into your body and you feel it. When you feel it rise and fill you up to the very brim, like you could not take in another breath because you feel so full of love. Now that is something to be deserved and to be experienced, the feeling of love. Lunar Ray is all about your feelings. So is there a feeling that you are missing, that you say, who am I at my best, energetically and spiritually? Is it that you want more connection, more love, more fun, more friendliness? This is what Lunar Ray is asking you to do, to just feel into that feeling and just, you know, that you create that for yourself. To deepen your experience of feeling love right now, for example, you could start with a simple playtime in your imagination. Imagine now the innocence of a small puppy or a kitten held in your arms, just feeling that up against your chest and against your body. The warmth, the wriggle, the licking and the innocence of that puppy, the way it smells, the deeper feeling of the warmth it brings you and the playful wriggle as you hold that experience and realize that that brings you inside your body. You can expand that feeling and let it just expand and expand and expand inside your body. How does that make you feel right now, knowing that you can dip into love from any part of your imagination, using puppies, kittens, babies, children, flowers, gardens? This is what Lunar Ray is here to imagine for you, to help you imagine, get deeper into who you really are, energetically and spiritually. Thank you very much, Lunar Ray. And these are the dragon cards, and they're just showing you step by step, incremental steps, how to feel good, how to set up your day. So we're going to be moving on to card number 3. So each week I am here and I present these cards to you so that you can hear, you can understand what it is that your soul wants to know, what your soul wants you to know. So you choose, and you are ready to hear, and you are ready to let that sink in, have the information flow through you and receive. Humans are really bad. Humans can be really bad at receiving. So this is just allowing you to receive the information that your soul wants you to hear. Question number 3. Are there any stereotypes that are keeping me imprisoned and asleep? In other words, you're not waking up. You are not on your conscious journey, or you are, but how can you see through new eyes? So are there any stereotypes keeping me imprisoned and asleep? So with that question in mind from your soul, is there anything that's keeping this human asleep, imprisoned? So we'll just wait for the card to flop out of the pack, and we can just let that be your message for right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's funny. We've got Lunar Ray again, Lunar Ray, the wingless, magical, serpentine kind of dragon. She has got these flip-flop colors, these iridescent scales, and when you touch her, she's like touching a snake. She's soft. So her message, number 27, feel into the expansiveness of joy and how it alters your environment. So 27. Oh, there we go. Straight on 27. So Lunar Ray has this message for you. If this is your question today, this is your number today, number 3. Are there any stereotypes keeping you imprisoned and asleep that your soul wants you to find out and listen to the way of the dragons? Feel into the expansiveness of joy and how that alters your environment. You are consistently changing and evolving and adding in new powerful experiences and exploring these new expanded intensities of feelings and sensations. You are enjoying a heightened experience of joy, which can now be felt all around you. Even the air around you changes when you dip into joy. Dip into joy and experience how it is feeling and how it keeps expanding. Joy has its foundations in love, which feels safe and supported and has a warm glow, but rises further and wider than that. Your body will want to demonstrate what joy feels like for you. There will be an expansive experience of joy that your body wants to mimic. However, it can be acutely aware of false joy on your planet, says Lunar Ray. The feelings of joy can be imitated from owning things, such as material things, which give off a fake vibration. That is external to you, but by no means a lasting joy that can only ever be felt temporarily. The experience of true, pure joy has most exuberant feeling on the inside. Love is safe, comfortable, warm, and then joy comes in, and it rises from that base note, where there is an exuberance to be experienced that goes along with this. There are gestures that go with joy. For example, you would lash out your arms to the side of you, just, so much joy. And there is a jump and there is a dance or a bounce in that frequency of joy. You cannot contain it. Can you feel the difference between the resonance and the vibration and the frequency between love and joy and all the other frequency. This is the language of feelings that Lunar Ray wants you to understand. It has to be expressed. Just as true love brings a tear to your eye and it overflows from the inside out, joy will demand an instant on a movement and an expression of that level of joy that you cannot contain as real, true and pure heartfelt joy. To know each frequency is an interesting game to play. If you were to ask about how different fun feels to joy, we would say it's different again. There is a word that you humans naturally want to gravitate towards and like a lot as well, but seldom experience the real feeling of it inside of you. If we can explain and allow how you feel into fun and share that with you, you can laugh. It's like a soft explosion. It comes from your roots and it comes all the way through your body and up. There is a beautiful tenseness in your lower belly for fun. If you can imagine yourself doing something fun, you can feel it rising up, innocently, cheekily, playfully, harmless fun. Feels bigger than you contain or resist the expression of it. Again, you would laugh out loud and you would lash your arms out and you would jump and you would joy. Imagine yourself on a big inflatable slide or something like that, and you have to go down it and it's pouring with rain and you're chucking all the kids off and you're just getting soaking wet because it's raining. That would be fun. So imagine yourself what the difference is between love and joy and fun. And then this is the message that Lunar Ray wants you to explore, that there are some stereotypes that are keeping you imprisoned and asleep because you're not allowing yourself to feel everything that is available for you to feel. That was card number 3. So whoever picked number 3, let me know what kind of messages you're getting, how these are landing in your body, because the dragons are all about how you can live a life worth living. And it means that you're feeling so much more than you are already. As a human, we really limit the feelings that we have, and we live in a very, very narrow bandwidth. So this is where you are with your soul right now. And she's saying, let's feel some more. That's why Lunar Ray is coming about so much in the pack at the moment. Now, question number 4. Question number 4 from your soul, that the answers are going to come out of the dragon cards in a minute, is how is it that I have lost my way and lost my map? And so often we do, don't we, as humans? We are really struggling to know what to do. I know I get like this sometimes. Like, how is it that I've lost my way and lost my map again and again? Because we seem to get the answers. We seem to have everything flowing. And then all of a sudden, things fall down and things are just not working out as we want them to work out. And it seems really sick. It feels really like, oh my God, how can I possibly forget all of this already again? But that's the way things work, isn't it? We remember things, we're in the flow, things are working out really well, and then they're not working out really well. And that's the whole point. Sometimes when something happens, when something comes up, that it's not working out well for us, we need to feel what it is. We need to understand, what is that feeling and how can I deal with this? What do I need to clear? So I operate in a spring clean way, or I hadn't understand what the hidden dynamics are and help you to clean the energy that is not working for you. The card that popped out in response to how have I lost my way? How is it that I've lost my way and my map again is Tara. Tara card number 12. She says, safe and sound in myself, wherever I am and whoever I am with. In other words, you are the answers. You have the answers on the inside. Here we are, card number 12. So how is it you've lost your way? The answers are within you. You as a soul have the answers, and it's all to do with changing your perspective, looking at things in a slightly different way. And this is Tara, is the sea blue green dragon. She came to me when I was sitting on the beach when I'd done a business reading for someone. And she came through and she sat behind me, sending the dog on the opposite side of the beach, frantic. But you have all the information, all the answers on the inside. If I can guide one person or 1,000 people or 5,000 people just to be able to connect in with their soul, be able to connect in with your safe place, then my work here is done. And if I can read your business and if I can read into the energy of your book, that is everything that I'm doing. Safe and sound in myself, wherever I am and whoever I'm with. You are safe. There is no better feeling than knowing how safe you feel. Knowing who you are when you come home to feeling safe at any time in your body. Just reconnecting with your soul. You carry that ability with you wherever you are, whoever you're with. It is your very own safe place that you can access anytime you want. As a spiritual being coming into and through birth to live and experience this world with its concepts of dense physical vibrations, strong needs to survive, and being educated in negative expectations, you as a soul have come to accustom yourself to everything that for the soul is not the truth. You are a super conscious being made of energy and operate with frequency and originated in the realms where unity, love, freedom are the norm. These old concepts of feeling unsafe and bombarded with negative stories and beliefs that seem to be so real, that's no wonder that life in this world can seem confusing and that you've lost your way and lost your map. You are a spirit here in flesh and bones body, living in vibrations that are dense and slow in comparison to your own soul's vibration. Everything you know intuitively at a soul level seems not to fit and seems unnatural and negative survival knowledge and feelings. An intuitive, sensitive person who feels safe can quickly advance to successfully feeling into and use intuition, telepathy, mediumship, remote viewing, and all the possibilities and skills when you know that you are already safe. You evolve as a human with extrasensory perceptions. Your delicate, sensitive nature gives you a strong sixth sense at your disposal. As you evolve into the new, powerful, creative, conscious human for the expansion of the next generation on this planet. And each generation is far more sensitive than the last and able to explore further and further and further. The next generation, our children's children, look physically different to how we look because they are just operating in a very different way. These dragon cards are available on Amazon and they are helping humanity to operate in a different way. They are the owner and operator's guide to your human, answering your soul's divine questions to help you feel in and know where you need to go next. So thank you very much, dragons, this week. Thank you for choosing a card. I really appreciate that you've chosen a card, that you've chosen a message to listen to your soul. So if you have any questions, please let me know what numbers you've chosen, how they landed for you, and how you're going to look at things a little bit differently this week. This is the whole point, that you get to understand what it is that your soul is communicating with you.